So, Marxism is a theory, methodology, and practice which can be applied to economics, political science, history, sociology, and anthropology, based on the ideas of dialectical materialism and a class analysis of history. It's a methodology rather than a dogma. Trotsky was a political theorist and agitator who became interested in Marxist ideas, and with the Russian Revolution was given a chance to put these theories into practice. Using the methodology of Marx, Trotsky developed the theory of permanent revolution in 1906, with his work Results and Prospect. This theory is based on the idea that the working class and the peasantry should be a revolutionary force, continually fighting towards their complete emancipation in an international basis, thus forming a permanent socialist revolution. This differed from the ideas developed by Stalin after Lenin's death in 1923. These were based around the reformist Mensheviks' ideas of a two-stage revolution. The theory was based on the idea that the path to socialism required an alliance with the so-called progressive elements of capitalist class to achieve a democratic bourgeois revolution within capitalist structures. And only then could the perspective of socialist revolution be possible. We can see that Trotsky's theory of the permanent revolution more closely aligns with the original ideas of Marx and ENGELS, who had long ago attacked the idea of National Socialism, saying that uninterrupted process of transition between the task of bourgeois and socialist revolutions is the essential point of the permanent revolution. Trotsky and Stalin also differed on the idea of international socialism and socialism in one country. The latter, Trotsky argued, was a betrayal to the international communist movement and the proletariat internationalism. He believed the only way to secure the gains of the revolution in any one single country and the only way to win the fight against imperialism would be to promote continuous revolutions to raise the consciousness of the international proletariat and fully eliminate capitalism. Trotsky predicted that the adoption of Stalin's theory of socialism in one country, which was written into the main program of the Communist International in 1928, would lead to failure to fight against imperialism. Instead, Trotsky said, it would leave the Soviets merely as a red counterpoint to Western imperialism, rather than genuinely breaking its structures. This, Trotsky said, would lay the basis for nationalist and reformist degeneration of the Communist International. This prediction proved astonishingly correct, and the peak of this degeneration was reached when the Communist International was formally disbanded by Stalin in 1943, as a gesture of friendship to Western imperialist powers. Socialism in one country also resulted in the development of a bureaucratic dictatorship in the Soviet Union, which Trotsky argued was inevitable unless the revolution was spread internationally. Trotsky's concept of socialism, like that of Marx and ENGELS, was one in which there was genuine workers' democracy. A socialist planned economy, Trotsky said, needs workers' democracy like a body needs oxygen. Trotskyism then originated as a left-wing critique of the Soviet Union. Trotsky's ideas are a direct continuation of Marxist theory and practice. These are also genuine ideas of the Bolsheviks, as expressed in Lenin's April thesis, which stated that an isolated revolution would be doomed to fail. Trotskyists concluded that the Soviet Union became a degenerated workers' state, in which genuine workers' control was ceded to a party bureaucracy, and that this was turning Russia from a genuine worker state into a dictatorship. The Stalinist idea of socialism in one country is opposed by Trotskyists, who remain committed to the idea of the proletarian internationalism and world revolution. Ultimately, it is these Trotskyists, not the Stalinists, that continue the genuine heritage of the Marxist method and Bolshevik practice.